I suggest, if you have a Tapco trigger, do that. Morning, everyone. It's a Sunday morning.
Yeah.
So that means the video is not sponsored by Coors. That'll be later on. We normally try not to work on a Sunday, unless we're at a gun show, which is pretty much every weekend. But we're supposed to have today off. But we're just going to do a quick video addressing some issues. There's nothing really. We just talk about how the things come packaged and stuff like that. So these are little boxes that it comes in, little black box, sticker with excuse me. It's got some email stuff on there. Tells you what it is. And in here, most importantly, it's got your little instruction video. So yeah, simple as that. So, you know, don't want anyone shitting themselves over boxes. we got to put them in something. And then they just come in a little black bag. Ready to go. Yeah. And we're not Amazon, so if you expect it next day, push the shit uphill there.
Early.
But I want it now!
We're still the same crappy couple guys in a shitty workshop in the middle of Texas, and my wife does all the postage and sending, and we only go to town like on the Tuesdays and the Thursdays, so, you know. Oh, and we've got more information on what guns these fit in. And it's not us that is doing this information and all this testing. We've only got one gun. So it's thank you to all these guys that go on that website thing and the forum and put all their information in there. And it's a really good, cool community. Like, we just make some parts that you guys can mess around with and do what you want with. So, yeah, speaking of parts, this is... So to prove that we do make every bit here, this is one of the parts. This is OP 1. So it goes in the machine like that, and then it cuts it out. And that sort of, can you see that, Jordan?
Yep.
Looks like that. Comes out like that. Here's the other little bit. So when you get these parts, it's not going to be shiny like that at all, because we heat treat them and then we quench them in an oil. So they go a bit black. And then we put them in like a bullet tumbler, innit?
Yeah.
We're really high tech here. Goes in a bullet tumbler. And then it sort of rattles around for about an hour.
Yeah, there's a black one.
Yeah, there's the black ones after they've been in the bullet tumbler. And then we bag them up and send them out. Pretty much simple as that, isn't it? So, and you get like your little locking bar on the rod. This is what we're really working on to change this rod. We're going to machine one, but it's just a bit... The problem with these bloody AKs, so annoying, they're all slightly different. Yeah. So you've got to change this little angle changes. Some of these rod lengths may change. So be mindful of that. Some, like you might want to flatten that edge out or flatten this edge out. As again, we keep stressing, it's a kit. You got to figure this shit out. It's not up to us to... We do the video, show you how it all fits and stuff like that, and that's the best we can do. We know it works in the Egyptian one. We know it works... What's that one that Jackie just said? The guy said it works fantastic in... Was it a PSA? No, it was a Romanian something. Oh, and by the way, the Shut Up Jordan code is still going. That's going really well.
Until Christmas.
Oh, well, I think we're going to do something for Black Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Because when's that, Jordan? Is that
not too sure. They do it at different times, but I'm sorting out a Black Friday deal.
Yeah, we're struggling with this. So in Australia, we don't have Thanksgiving. So we didn't realise everything shuts down for Thanksgiving. Yeah, we're sort of working around that. We're waiting on a big shipment of metal to come in and stuff like that. So me and him are busy to keep machining, obviously. When the machine stops, the parts stop. So, but we're working through that. You know, the response to this has been fantastic. Can't thank you guys enough. You know, it shows that people like the small machine shop, the guys that just are like you. We struggle like you. We got kids to feed, bills to pay. You know, we work hard. And we just want to thank you guys so much with these videos, tell you exactly what's going on and what we're doing. So we might walk over. So this gun's been an absolute pain in the ass. It did work great. When we first put it in there, it worked great. But then Did we talk about that in the video where it smashed the trunion?
Yeah, you showed it up on the screen.
Yeah. So this spring is destroyed. It's obviously it's unloaded. Look, I can see you through the thingy. The spring is so bad now. It's just when you shoot it, the bumper wants to fly out the back. Wants to come out here and like jam up and fly out. We've even damaged the rails where it sits. So we're waiting on a spring, which I haven't ordered. We've been so busy, I haven't even ordered that yet. So we might show you what else we got that you can buy on the website. We might wander over there. Jordan can edit, do whatever he does over there. So my tip, if you're going to work on these, and my advice, now, you know, put a bit of rag or something on there to protect your gun. This gun is shit. We melted the top off it, shooting it. So the top's been melted. It's that Tapco plastic shit. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm not that fussed about, you know, damaging it anymore. So we have so basically that's, you know, you put your bolt out. Remember to put that flat bit in there. And look how much we've had. We lost it was bashing the trunnion so hard that it burred that long. We've lost like 2 mil of that, which is not good. So we might show. This is what we got. So we got these little buffer jobbies, the little rubber buffer things. Make myself an orange. Now it's pretty easy to fit if you got someone to help you, because it is a pain in the ass. So what we do. Basically, I grab that and I get his eye onto. Jordan's going to have to get in there. You're not much of a camera-friendly guy, are you? Then the spring comes off. Yeah? So it just basically, it's a little spring thingy with that little jobby. If you show them, it's got a hole in the center. It's got some grooves and a hole. So this is basically a long spring and it just sort of clamps in there. You know, pretty simple. So then you get this. Basically poke that down over that. It's pretty self-explanatory because I should show you. See how it's got the groove in it? And you just drop that in there. And remember, we're not AK experts by any stretch. It's still up to you to figure out what works best for your stuff. This is just what I had to do something till the spring comes. I had to do something because we're destroying this gun. Like I'm amazed that it still works, to be fair. Barely. Like we've really killed it. So just feed the thing back through. It's a bit of a nightmare. And then I just sort of, it's like catch a tiger by the tail. Pull that through. And then you can just get your finger in there. Close it on. And that's it. Then it's sort of there. Like that. Oh, what have I done? I've got. It's early. You know what? I function better with calls. I've had a coffee, but so make sure you put your bolt in because that, it's going to be helpful. Push it down, slide that, then your spring can go in, and that just does one of them, and then sort of does that. So you can see mine still jams because the spring's knackered. But you can see it resetting my finger. You want that to happen, you want it to reset. And a little tip on this too, what we always do, put your thumb on this little bit, push your hammer down, and see how that rod's connected, the locking bar and that bolt's connected. So can you see that, Jordan?
Yeah.
So then you know that's connected. Some need to be shorter, some need to be longer. It's AK. But that's it, yeah. So we sell these. I think Jackie's got... We don't make these. She bought a whole heap of them off Guy. So we've got these pretty cheap on our website if you want one of these buffer things. But if your spring's knackered, it's still like this. It's not going to make this look. Look how much play we got in this spring. It's terrible. It's not going to fix a ruined spring, but at least it's going to stop your trunnion from being smashed to bits and your bolt, whatever that thing is, getting smashed. And here's where we heat treat everything. So here's the parts, what we're talking about. They're all shiny and they've just come out of the mill, you know. So, and they don't have to be, like people going, oh, they got rough edges. Okay, they're not SpaceX. All they got to do is fit in there. You're never going to touch them again. They just fit in your trigger like that. This is a Tapco trigger, so you'd have to grind that bit off to make it work. But I suggest, if you have a Tapco trigger, do that. Because you're just going to be pushing shit uphill for the next 6 months. But we'll show you how to heat treat. It's pretty old school in here. As I said, we're just an old sort of workshop in the middle of nowhere. You know, my expensive tool. Have my Jordan, no expense spare there.
Oh yeah.
Don't need it too quick. And the old, if you want a quenching tank, go to Walmart and buy like a $19 deep fat fryer, chip fryer. Stick some engine oil in it. We've got proper quenching oil down here, but I find, so we get it nice and hot, nice and glowy. Dump it in there and then basically that's obviously that's going to be still roasting hot, so we don't grab it, but ouch. And there you go. Goes from a shiny part to our quenched part. So that's why they're black and not silver. So yeah, that's about it, isn't it? I don't know what else we were supposed to talk about.
Yeah, shipping.
Shipping, yeah, just be patient. What is it what's that? Thanksgiving is slowing us down because again, is Thanksgiving on a Thursday or something? So we're gonna have to change. Jackie goes to town. It's for Tuesday, Thursday normally. And Jordan's going to put a list of the guns that have worked in so far, where there's no modification. You just drop it in and it works. Underfolders, that's what I was going to talk about. Underfolders, we don't think it's going to work because there's like a bolt thing that holds your underfolder on about there somewhere, and it doesn't give this little thing enough freedom to. But we don't know that yet. Like, people out there, message it, let us know. Like, that this is all about the community and you guys talking to each other and helping each other out. So, you know, and we're still going to make other stuff. We've still got the 1022 chassis that we make. We've got the pulley outy folder thing that we're trying to get out, but we're just so busy with doing these parts. We're just trying to catch up. So, again, we can't thank you guys enough.
Yeah.
Thank you.